Long day? I know the feeling.
Oh, well, hey guys. Didn't you see you guys come in there? Uh, well, anyway, this is Chris 19, A.E.F.E from the Kill Squad. Suppose you guys know what I'm doing here in this library. Well, I study up for another crypt talk session for the Titans. Then we'll get into this grimmorie cards wrong. So I was reading a couple of books here to try to get amped up for that. But as you could have guessed, this is episode number 2 of our crypt talking session. What I probably failed to mention and last time I saw you guys was we're gonna be taking notes throughout the whole season of the Crypt Talkie session. We're gonna take notes of what the Grimoire card says, what are inside the Grimoire cards. And at the end of the whole season, we go over our notes, we go over our predictions, and then our destiny plays out. We see if our predictions come true. And we see how in tune with the story of Destiny that Pneumatic Crypt Talks are. So that'd be something to look forward to towards the end of the season as we go on. So make sure you guys don't miss an episode so you can stay up to date with all the detailed information for the Grimoire cards. Last episode we were talking about Guardians, Guardians overall. We know Guardians, Warriors of the Light. We know that Guardians are rare. The reason I say Guardians are rare because we know that only a select few from the dead can be a Guardian. That's basically from that Grimoire card. Only a select few from the dead can be a Guardian. With that being said, we're going to go into the Titans Grimoire today. Let's see here. This first Titan Grimoire card. Alright. Titans. Strive for honor. Stand for hope. Titans are warriors, heroic defenders of the light, channeling the gifts of the travelers to wage war on the darkness. Steadfast and sure, Titans face any challenge head on. Blunt force instruments of the traveler's wheel. So, basically from that, we know Titans are the hardcore people. We know Titans are the guys, the soldiers. These are the guys that's gonna go to war. Zavala and the band go, hey, say, hey, yo, we need to make something happen. Titans are the first guys to jump up. Titans are the ones that are gonna lead the way into danger. Make sure it's safe for the city. These are the city's defenders. Titans are the defenders of the city. So let's not mistake that. These are the soldiers here. Titans travel in groups. They're ready. They're strong. Titans are the military. So point blank, what we getting from this. Now the next Grimoire card here for Titans. It's a bit long here. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of voice improvising so you can tell between the two guys that are talking here. I believe there may be three characters, but from what I was reading, I kind of got two characters from it. So I'm gonna get my best shot here for you guys. It's gonna be a Titan Grimoire card or a Ghost Fragment for the Titans. Titans trap. Eh, the guard brace is loose. Cause up. Huh? It's new? ACMA. Type 1. How's it hold up? I tried using ACMA at the gap, remember? It didn't. Well, what's this? A ghost. Yes. Light be with you. Excuse me, little ghost. Tuba, pass me my helmet. Thank you. Little ghost, what are you doing here? It's just looking around. Where's your guardian? I don't think it has one. Well, any certain of the light is welcome among us. We are Holborn's host, and I am Holborn, the city's hand on Mars. Tubok? That's Tubok, our second, one of the finest titans of the city. Now see here, little ghost, on my shoulder? That's the mark of Holborn's host. Record it. The 12-pointed star, one for each of the... Oh well. Off it goes. It doesn't look well. We should get moving. The ghost of the guardian. I remember when I was risen, when I woke in that wreckage to see my ghost hovering there, it's not in my eyes like an angel, and it said, this story again. Disrespectful youngster. Youngster? I could be older than you, type on. True. The guard brace is fine now. Stop worrying at it. Will you take the Goku? Thought I'd take the long rifle. They'll answer to Goku. Good. That ghost. What do you think is wrong with it? It's echoing something ancient, an old Earth language. You know what that ghost reminds me of, fleeing about over there? I don't. The time Ghost Mohagi's host came back without them. You remember? They got in that fight at some point east of Caspian. 7 ghosts damn near silent. Buzz's sensitive corruption, drifting back to the tower one by one, scared to speak well enough. I remember. A long time ago. Hagi tells the story differently. Well, we all grow old in our own way. Little ghost, come back here. It's not gonna make it, wherever it's going. I want to talk to it. Little ghost! Lysa and Bella are probably already there. Cabal moves slowly. He's got time. But the warlocks have had a vision. Yes, that new one. What's her name? Ignora? Ikora. She's always been hasty. I've faced these Cabal before. I know like I know my own armor. Message from Lysa. At the Death Palace now. All quiet. See? All quiet. Why not come with us, little ghost? We're looking for the old war mine here, and the one who guards it. Alright. Now, and read in between the lines there. We're going to try to decipher this as cryp talks here. You know the obvious reading between the lines. So we know for a fact that this is on Mars. Because he says this is Tubac, when they find the site from the cities and where the city's hand on Mars. So Harborn's host is the city hands on Mars. So we know this is on Mars for a fact. They have a type of armor called A.E.F.E Type 1. So let's point the armor and weapons in this memory card. Armor, A.E.F.E Type 1. So they have an armor here, A.E.F.E Type 1, and maybe in this set already. I believe I saw it. I'm not sure. Maybe a rare armor if I did see it because I can't remember it. But if not, there may be something coming to Destiny. But we know it's a type of armor called A.E.F.E Type 1, which is a guard brace. I'm guessing like a chest piece or something like that. Also, there's another thing called the Jigoku rifle. There may be another weapon coming to the future. Jigoku rifle. I never heard that one before. I haven't seen it. I may have overlooked it, seeing maybe at the beginning of the game. But a Jigoku rifle and a long rifle. So we got A.E.F.E Type 1, Jigoku, and long rifle. So those are 3 weapons, 2 weapons, 1 piece of armor that's mentioned so far. Let's see, what else can we point out from this? We know that this is before our time. The reason we can tell that this is before our time is because Ikora is new to the Warlock. New to the Vanguard. And this is supported when he says the Warlocks have had a vision. That new one. Hint on new. What's her name? Ignore. Ikora. So nobody knows Ikora at this point. Ikora is just being introduced to the story. So this is before we've been awoken by the ghost. This is before our time. So this is on Mars before our time. So what happened on Mars before our time we know the armor. We got the armor and weapons done already. There's a squad of Titans, I'm assuming. They're called Harborn's host. We don't know what happened to Harborn's host. We haven't heard anything about Harborn's host. But we know there's a squad of Titans on Mars. This is before us. Inside this fire team, there's Tubac, Tybon, Lysa, however you say her name, and Belle. So now there's 4 confirmed members of this fire team. They're looking for a war mine. We know that war mine on Earth is Rasputin, but these 4 Titans, or 4 Guardians, are on Mars looking for a war mine. And they're looking for the person or thing who guards this war mine on Mars. So we know the Cabal have a war mine on Mars. Well, not half a mine. There's a war mine on Mars that the Cabal probably have access to since they're the main ones there. We don't know if Harborn's host was wiped out or if they succeeded the mission. We know nothing about this at that point, so we cannot speculate because we have no facts to prove it, to back this up. But what we do know is that there's another fire team on Mars, a fire team of 7 Guardians, Hagi's host. The reason we know that it's 7 Guardians is because he says, the time Hagi's host was wiped out, 7 ghosts came back without their guardians. Now, we don't know if this happened on the Mars. Well, yes, we do know it happened on Mars because it's at the east of Caspian, which is on Mars. So, how these hosts of our team of 7 Guardians, a squad of 7 Guardians, were wiped out by something on Mars. It could have been a Cabal on Mars. It could have been the Vex on Mars. It could have been the War Mind on Mars, or the person that guards the War Mind, or some unknown enemy that we have yet to discover. So this is what I'm picking up from this. If I don't know if you guys may, I don't know if I missed anything, and I try my best not to miss stuff in these Grimmorie cards, but this is a long Grimmorie card here, and I may have missed some things trying to recover it. I'm just gonna take a notes on this stuff. But let me know what you guys think is coming below, or what prediction do you guys have from this Ghost Fragment. My prediction, I have no future predictions on this, except that there may, if it's not already again, I may overlook this, but if it's already again, they may add an ACMA Type 1 armor, they may add the Jigoku rifle, they may add the long rifle, they may have, when we find out about Cabal, they may have stories about the Hallborn's host, we may find out more about Hallborn's host, Hagi's host, and these Guardians. We may find out more about the ghosts, but that would be my prediction for the future. Based off this Grimmorie card. Now, if we have to go off the past 2 Grimmorie cards that we read so far, with the City Defense and this, you would think that Cabal, but there's nothing related. There's nothing related to the 2 so far, so we can't pin the Cabal coming towards the tower. There's nothing pinning the 2 so far, so we have no links between the Grimmorie cards. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below before I start rambling on. This has been Chris 19 A.E.F.E with New Monarchy's Kill Squad. You can, if you want to send me a message, get in contact with me, you can message me on here, you can message me on the PlayStation Network, or on Bungie at Chris 19 AEFE. You can look up the clan on Bungie also, New Monarchy Kill Squad, hashtag NMKS. And if you want to join the YouTube team, as always, you can still send me a message. I try my best to respond to everybody as possible. Trying to get some more subscribers here. If you can get to 50 subscribers, might do a $25 PSN card giveaway. For 50 subscribers, I'll do 4 $25 PSN cards. That's $100 for me. So that's 4 PSN card giveaways, $25. This has been Chris 19 A.E.F.E. And as always, Guardians,
Remember, you have friends in the new monarchy.